Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. 2024 is almost upon us. We have a few things to do before we get to the new year. Let's check out Mr. Lopez 73. We've only missed a few rounds, a couple to be exact, as I took a half point buy in the first round setting up the stream. I'm not entirely sure how the audio is working, so I'm going to do a quick check, crossing my fingers. And that way we will know what's going on and what's up. And that way we will know.
The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the
What in the world was that? What in the world was that? What in the world was that? Okay, we're going to take the NVIDIA broadcast out of the system. He just needs a waiting move. Actually, I think he needed to go for the bridge. Perhaps the easiest bridge might have been rook to b5, but I don't think he has time. Uh-oh. Now we get to walk away. No, we don't get to walk away. Is this bridge going to work? It is going to work. Maybe, maybe not. He needs to use another square. Because that pawn is going to be queening, I don't think he really had time to accomplish anything more than the draw. As it turns out, let's see here. So I'm still not hearing my desktop audio. So let's go to our sound mixer and see what's going on. I think I need to uninstall the NVIDIA broadcast software, as much as I love to hear it, and install my own noise suppression. Let's take it out of the system. And then we will get on to our normal business here. And I did not get a chance to look up where I was going. My headphones so I can hear whether or not anyone is speaking. So let's see, output devices, headset, format, apps. I should only be hearing things on these earpieces. Streamlabs desktop. Alright, we're going to cross our fingers that today's audio will remain unperturbed. What do we need 5 of? What do we need 5 of? Let's do knight c3. We gave our opponent plenty of opportunities to show up for the game, to say the least. We will check our stats. 2395, 2395, and knight c3 needs 5, yes. So this morning we're going to work on knight c3, e4, and d4. Not necessarily in that order. And then we might work on all the fellows at 205, the 5 fellows at 205. And perhaps b3 could get up to 240. It's a tough call whether or not we can play 25 games or only 20. Somehow, in all the confusion, I've lost track. My opponent's not here. We'll give him a quick gentle nudge. Let's do that again. As unlike an arena, I'm going to make that my default notice. How about that? I'm going to make that one my default notice, and I'm going to put it in my daily notepad reminder. And I don't think it counts as my knight c3. If a game is unplayed, if no rating points are exchanged, I really don't think that it counts. That is the good news about a Swiss system forfeit. However, let's bring up the others. So the 5+5 daily event. Perhaps we'll try to do a simul this morning. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try to do a 5+5 rapid simul at 8 a.m. It is pouring rain outside. What is the weather where you are? Now, Mircea Pârligras has an amazing chessable course on the Benoni. It's a lifetime repertoire for the Benoni. You can check me out at Chessable. And if you follow me and drop me a line, then I will certainly try to follow you back and we can compete in progress. I study many, many hours throughout the year. I think my most recent Chessable review showed that I studied approximately 300 hours this year in 365 days. And now that we have our old screen back, which I rejuvenated last night because I wasn't entirely sure that the audio problems were not coming from layout issues. What's up with that? Real song titles, real exercise. You may also see opportunities to follow our French Bishop Chesscast. I think the most recent news was that Anna Maya was threatened at the World Rapid and Blitz with a $100 fine if she did not address her shoe attire, which are fashion sneakers. The organizer said that they were for sports and not for dress. Which is simply not the case. I mean, FIDE is pretty hard up for the money, so perhaps they need it. They need the 100 euros. Check and rook is lost. What? There we go. Caught it on the rebound. That might do it. Dr. Dre. Rough bishop. Or did Dr. Dre win that one? I feel for Dr. Dre. And I believe Dr. Dre should be visiting the LA Chess Club soon. So, against d4, we're playing f5 today. And I left my killer Dutch downstairs. I believe the killer Dutch attempts can I even play b6? Or should I play d6 and b6? Let's do that. Let's just prepare for our early outing. And especially if they're going to take the time to waste extra turns weakening their white squares. We will see. Now, can we move away from this? I think not. So therefore, we should just carry on. And are we at all interested in this endeavor here? We're going to head over to the e4 square if needed. Looks like we're getting control of the D file, whether we expected it or no. We're just going to dive into these squares. Can I do it that way? May I? Or should I go for... And now for something completely different. Knight takes e5. Knight takes e5.
Momo Chess.
Let's work on this. Momo Chess, good morning.
Hello, MCD.
How are you, Momo? How is the weather? How is the local chess club? I'm actually going to be posting, or attempting to post and promote, local chess clubs as much as possible. So I was debating on whether or not.
Momo Chess.
Let's just
Said.
continue.
Sounds good.
Momo Chess.
Yeah, I don't want any
Said.
knights popping in
I'm
here,
ranked
should I
third
choose
in my
to.
chess club ATM points this season.
Nice. Would you mind if I were able to, or might consider, posting pictures of your chess club, or sharing pictures of your chess club, as the case might be? I don't know if you would mind that at all. And now for something completely different. Let's just continue to centralize our king, because we have the better endgame. And surprise our opponent with a discovery if they even so much as thought about getting close to us. A very tragic end.
Momo Chess.
Said. I wouldn't mind if I weren't a streamer and doss myself a bit too much.
Well, I'm not going to necessarily share them as a part of you. I was thinking that I promised the promoter of the LA Chess Club that I would try to promote local organizations and local chess clubs. And if that means possibly trying to promote all local chess clubs as part of a local chess club slash... Uh-oh. That lost the bishop in its entirety. So, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily be... all I need is... And I don't want you to dox yourself, so therefore I would assume that you should tell me that you're not going to do it, and I would love it if you anonymously shared the information at a later date, perhaps for the new year. New Year's resolution: visit your local chess club. Support your local chess establishment. I am going to try to do the same thing with the Marshall Chess Club. It's not that close to me, but obviously I don't want you to dox yourself. I should have approached you outside the stream for that, so that way you could still submit it, such as I believe Phoebe Witt I don't know where she's located. I think she's in Holland as well. She also posts activity from her local chess club, although she does use, I believe, her real name. I don't know that for a fact. But most of the streamers, like Jules Gambit and others, as it turns out, I believe that through their online and over-the-board activity, they've unfortunately just become naturally, what's the right word? Outed. I really feel terrible that streamers such as yourself have to put up with this, honestly, including those streamers that might have more or less public opinions on many things, and they're more vulnerable to this. I mean, I'm somewhat of an anti-political type of a guy, but I think if anyone wanted to find out where I lived, they could.
Momo Chess.
Said. Where do you want to post the pictures, MCD?
I was going to promote local chess clubs on Threads and or on Instagram, unfortunately. So therefore, if they don't include you, that would be even better. But just, I'm not necessarily going to post them all. In fact, I'm probably just going to post or do a random post, have you visited your local chess club today, and show the activity. So I don't even need to have the location or something like that. I just want some nice pseudo permission stock photo / this is what a chess club looks like. And if you have any interesting photos of a board with the player's hands on it, I think that would be pretty awesome. Consider it like you don't actually see the players, you only see the hands and the board. And the hands-on approach is really what I'm trying to promote.
Chess.
Said. I'll have a look around.
You might even be able to crop them to just the one image. I'm looking for photos to promote over-the-board activity in the new year for chess players. In fact, not unlike yourself, the promoter and founder of the LA Chess Club never revealed herself in photos until I think it finally took recently when they finally got a permanent location. They had a drifting pop-up store venue type approach where they appeared in restaurants and bars and clubs. Which I kind of like better, a pop-up chess club. This is our second knight c3 of the day. Let's see if this is the real number one of the day. Now against knight f6. Are we really going for this? This seems strange. Doesn't it? Doesn't this seem strange? And now for something completely different. We're going to continue on our merry way, pushing, pushing, pushing. Well, isn't that fascinating? Can we play g4? e6. All right, I'm game. I am so game. Just a brief momentary timeout as we push and pull, push and pull. So takes. Yeah, we have to go for it. We don't have much of a choice. This could be fun, ladies and gents.
Momo chess.
Said.
I don't know how much fun.
You streaming longer today?
I am streaming longer today, Momo. Wow. I'm not entirely sure about this, but
Momo chess.
I think I was
Said.
completely toasted.
I'd be up for a friendly game if you are later.
Absolutely. I miss you. I don't get to watch many streams anymore. I know you might have the same issue because either we're streaming or we're not streaming. Right?
Momo chess.
Said. Right.
Uh-oh. I think this one has to be one of the...
Momo chess.
blunders of the
Said.
year.
I tune into most other streams when I'm waking up or tuning out.
Or tuning out, indeed. And now for something completely different. This looks like we win the queen. However, if we'd capture on... I won't have any way in. Can we bother him this way? If I have to return, I will. That was interesting. It's good for a check. Many players just don't see red right returning.
Momo chess.
Said. A check doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's going to get more unfortunate, I think, in the near future. It looks like mate in a couple. Assuming they take the time to save their rook. Okay, well that stopped the one option, but not the other. So yeah, rook e7, check, king c8. And then I was going to put something in the way of the bishop so that I could get knight d6 check and rook discovery mate. Let's take a quick look at that finale. So let's see here. As white, we're still calculating, right? Zoom in. This can't possibly be good. What I did cannot possibly be good. After this push
Momo chess.
and
Said.
takes and knight
I hear a lot
g5.
of club people play the Vanguard just to get a large kingside attack. Is this the general idea of the Vanguard opening?
I believe that Van Geet opening is
Momo
used
chess.
to achieve
Said.
many knight c3 e4
Advertisement.
positions.
Momo chess.
Oh no.
Said. So I'm missing the answer.
Momo chess.
Said. And I'm back.
Yeah, it was only a 30-second ad, I believe. So in this particular position, I think I'm just getting toasted by g takes f5. I'm down like a massive amount of material here. So for my opponent to play this move and go from losing to winning, I mean from winning to losing in their particular instance. I think knight to d8 right away was the
Momo chess.
most exact move,
Said.
followed by rook
Never
on
play
a to
f6.
e1.
Never play f6.
Never play f6, indeed. Do you have that emote?
Momo chess.
So in this particular
Said.
situation, I need to
I
get
do
there.
not.
So if they try to save their rook, let's say they try to save their rook, and we have to deliver this check. And then my plan was to try to block the bishop in any way possible. But I don't necessarily know that I can do that. But it does look like this could be mate. No, there's no mate here. The knight is even covering the rook, so there's no pin here. So leaving the rook on the 7th rank is the right idea. I hallucinated that I could get, after blocking the bishop in some fashion, knight to d6, king to c8, and rook takes checkmate with the help of this bishop. But there's nothing here. There's just nothing here. So we have accomplished our GTO. And now my goal is to round out every opening upwards as best I can to try to get them to some competent level on any given day. I have to change my GTO goal and
Momo
accomplishment.
chess.
Said. 1 na3.
Well, I've not done one knight a3 yet, but I should have one, right? The Paris Gambit. I should have one, just indexing 19 other players first. I'm not entirely sure that these players realize that it's +2 on every move. Now, if you're trying to avoid the draw, king to c4 is not the answer. Love is the answer. Still trying to get him. Now queen e6 check. It's got to be the third time repetition if you go to c4. Blishnag. So yeah, I am looking for, especially in our Discord, I'm going to have to create a channel called Local Chess Club Pictures. Momo Chess, thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to go with my standard water bottle, even though I got a Stanley Ice. A 30-ounce Stanley Ice tumbler. And now for something completely different, let's deaden the attack on that particular line. Our opponent has a cramped position. How do we take advantage of it?
Momo Chess.
Said. Can I send you a small miniature I don't think I have before yet?
Nice. Absolutely. That is partially what we're here for. I'm trying to coax the queen out to c2.
Mad Geek Chess.
Said. 12 hours hit M for 1,400.
Hit him for 1,400. Nicely done, sir. Alright, so we're going to go for the weaknesses on the white squares, for what it's worth. Should there be any weaknesses to be hitting them on the white squares for, this will be our
Mad Geek
chance.
Chess.
Said. Game got too big at end, folded AA pre-flop.
Yeah, I can only imagine. That's absolute and almost true gambling to a great extent.
Momo Chess.
Said. Sent on Discord.
So now we need to re-maneuver. Well, this is going to help, or is it? We're trying to set up a trap here. I don't know how well it's going to work. Okay. In order to keep up the pressure of the potential attack, are they going to help me out? Are they? Or is the missing white bishop going to be the problem? just step out of the way. As we set up another trap. Or attempt to set up another trap. So now, is the trap set? I don't think so. I guess we'll find out if the trap can be set. You move the rook off of the f square just in time to avoid this discovery. And now for something completely different. The pin should remain. And to keep the pin, say after rook takes c8, knight to e3, where is that knight going over there? I think that it's actually a trap that is going to be set in the wrong direction. Hit him for 1400. What were the stakes? I'm trying to picture what the stakes could be. 510? And now for something completely different. Knight check, rook check, takes check. What? Alright, finally and at long last. Let's give a checkup and another checkup. I'm going to give up on this particular endeavor. Just long enough to set up a little bit of a mating net. They somehow completed it, but I think I was getting it no matter what. Check followed by check. Rook takes e2 was the last move to avoid the mating net. How many moves did they have? I feel like I was mating. King h4, g5 check. Queen takes g5, f g5. Yeah, it looked pretty bad. That was a nice finish, nonetheless. Made him while you got him, folks. Made him while you got him. Why is my blitz rating so low? I think it's less than 100 points ahead of my current rating. Let's open up Discord for a moment and create the picks of your local or over the board endeavors. The Kawaii attack. Got it. Many streamers have illustrated PFPs with their channel themes as the logo. Why do you use a picture? Oh, I see. In my Discord channel. This person hasn't even checked out my channel. As another person asks, are you a gamer streamer or a VTuber?
Nowards.
Said. Hello there.
Momo chess.
Let's head back.
Said. You have a nice VTuber model.
Momo chess.
I do have a vice.
Said. Hi Nowards.
No words. The ultimate
Nowards.
Said.
in South African
Momo
moderators.
chess. Hello Momo.
How long have you been playing chess? No words. Ah, yes, I remember this fellow. Did I lose to him the last time? I did lose to him the last time. Just curious. Alright, well. Oh no, I was supposed to play bishop to d3, and I remember how I lost to him the last time. Yes, yes, I remember how I lost to you the last time. We're going to keep up the same model as far as this goes and that goes. Let's double rooks. Oh no, that didn't work.
Momo chess.
Oops.
Said. LOL.
For whatever reason, I thought I could have my cake and eat it too. So let's just take a quick peek at this particular opening setup. Bishop d3 is the old school. This is an opening from my early era. Benonsky. Benonsky. So now I've lost to him twice in this line. Same exact line, almost the same exact way. The last time I did manage to play bishop to d3 against him. He played e5, I played knight f3. we did not play this way. I kind of like the idea of f5 better. In order to play queen f3 and bishop e3. Or in his particular case, after that move, queen e2 and bishop to e3. Seemingly perfectly reasonable.
So,
Raiders
now we're
from.
trapped in Fisher's Mind.
Namaste.
Have
Naishma.
We'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
I hope I pronounced that okay.
Momo chess.
Said. Hog.
Drama Queen, one of the loveliest young streamers. Naishma, great to have you. Thank you for being here. We are just doing our usual. Usually I'm the one raiding
Chess
you.
Warfield.
Are you done early for the day?
DQ raid 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 DQ raid
Nice.
DQ raid DQ raid DQ raid.
Drama Queen.
Said. Hello.
She can't drive just 55. It's 555. Chloe GPT. Great to have you. Thank
Chloe
you for
GPT.
being here.
Said. Stop the spam CFF.
I don't mind the spam at all. For those of you who don't know me, I am a FIDE trainer and a national
chess.
master.
Said.
I've been teaching
CFF
chess
always
since
spam.
1984, and being
Drama
only
Queen.
39 years old, this is going to
Said.
be a little bit of a trick
Momo
to
chess, yes.
maintain.
Chloe GPT.
Thanks
No
for
worries.
following.
Chess Warfield.
Said.
Thank
Chloe
you for the
GPT
follows.
LOL didn't knew TDS was on.
Drama Queen.
Said. Haha.
Chess Warfield.
Said.
Thank you, Chess for Field,
Momo
though.
chess haha yeah very funny.
I am actually sponsored by, and you should definitely check out the instructional materials offered by Chess Informant. My favorite book, even though it may not be written for the beginning player, it is more for the post-intermediate player. The 1000 Best of the Best. I actually have it on my shelf behind me, the best of the best. It's the best games for the last, oh my god, 50 years, give or take, 60 years.
Drama Queen.
Said. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How is your stream? You play a lot of viewers or do arrange arenas too. I have centered to a great extent on a Swiss system in the dojo. For those of you who wish to join the dojo, on the weekends we run 5+5 events, which would start 2.5 hours from now on the weekends. I know she's 10.5 hours ahead of me. So for Drama Queen, it is, I'm just going to take a guess, 4
Drama
o'clock
Queen.
in the afternoon.
Said. Yes.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm guessing that it is.
Chess Warfield.
Said. Are you also following World Rapid?
I am actually following the drama around the World Rapid. I understand that Ferrugia got his event rated, so he slipped ahead of Wesley So in rating. I don't know if this is
Warfield.
absolutely true.
Said. Yeah, a lot of drama.
Oh, I forgot to
Momo
play the
chess.
Dutch.
Said. Drama.
I forgot to play the Dutch. Very bothersome, very annoying. Well, now we're walking into it. Let's go with this. Let's go in this direction. And we will isolate.
Momo chess.
Said. Benoni is better.
And can I bother these pieces? Let's just keep bothering. Yes, I'm going to keep bothering. And now for something completely different, let's just keep everyone out of the action, even though it doesn't. Yuck.
Drama queen.
Said. Alright John, I need to have my lunch, we'll see you in some time.
Chess 4 field.
Said. Momo Chess Alireza is playing tournament with some players to increase rating, which is very controversial.
Yeah, he played a homegrown organized event for himself. Basically. I think I have to play d5 just to
Momo
stop
chess.
knight to c4
Said. LOL.
and give that one the eviction notice. We're in a queenless middle game. We'll see where it gets us. Well, that's interesting. This was all part of the plan, folks. All part of the plan. Who has worse pawn structure? Me. I started off on this endeavor to try to make white's pawn structure weaker and failed miserably.
Chess 4 field.
Said. But not sure if FIDE will rate it.
Apparently FIDE has rated it, as it turns out. That's what's crazy. Let's just keep on traveling. We're just going to keep on traveling. So now he has the f5 square. So which is worth more, my rook knight to e6 check, bishop takes is a fork. So therefore that's no good. King to e7, rook to e1 check, king f7, knight to e6. I can't play king f7. That's a bummer. So it looks as though I have to capture. As much as I dislike it, I have to capture. And I'm going to run for it. Yes, I'm going to run for it. Knight d6 was a little bit of a bother. Chess. Oh no!
Chess
You let
4
me
field.
get back here?
Said. 35 seconds pretty low on time.
Yeah, I've had worse. We're going to attempt to dig ourselves out the best we can. All right, you got me. Ah! I realized that I couldn't play BA4, but I could have played H4. I just had to recapture with the rook, and I didn't like the option of the back rank option, back rank danger. Not a big deal. Unfortunately, I finished this tournament on a rather lesser note, losing 2 in a row, but I am blessed by the presence of Naishma. Am I pronouncing it right? I don't know if I am. You're only 21? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that's in the channel description. It's almost embarrassing for us older streamers, you know? But I think I had offered to do some training sometime. Basically, eye-opening exercises, process of the move exercises. Let's take a look at what happened in that last game. I'm at 1068. I also have a GTO strategy amongst my openings, where I play every first move. These are all of my first moves. And I'm bringing up the rear here for the most part, and I promise to, after I get the 5 knight c3s in, to bring it up to 1060. I'm going to get 1 knight a3 in, and I may need to do some bullet or super blitz, whatever someone prefers. And my hydrate from Momo Chess. Just in case any of the Drama Queen subscribers have not yet checked out Momo Chess. And also, if you could drop a subscription to my YouTube channel, it is free. It would support the channel immensely. You don't have to hit the bell for the notifications. I'm not going to be that greedy. Honestly, I'm not that greedy. Now, I've been on the white side of this one. Let's check the Masters database for this one for a little while. For black. D5 is the standard move, and after C3, E6, Bishop G5. Do I really play H6 here? Do I wish to play A6 here? Queen to B6 should be equal. Queen takes B3 is not recommended. Perhaps just D5. Or Knight E4. I like Knight E4 better. That was probably the most aggressive move. But for some reason, I thought that I could ruin the pawn structure. And maybe... No, I'm in trouble with Knight to B5 in every count. I've been in this position before. How does knight c6 work? Just rook to b8. Fascinating. And knight takes a7 runs into rook a8. That's what I overlooked. I had the understated assumption that I could play a6. Bishop d6. Aha! I like this continuation still. I do, I like this continuation still. Let's just look at the game continuation to see if I battled my way out of it at all. Knight takes g3, king to d8. Mildly worse here. Still battling my way out of it. And then knight e5, moving the same piece twice when I should probably just improve my king position, connect my rooks, and not worry about it. Yeah, I did not finish the opening, everyone. It's rather sad. If you've not yet joined the dojo, you may also join the Discord to know when the next event is, at the same time as listen to our podcast, the French Bishop Chesscast. I would love to get Naishma on the French Bishop Chesscast as a contributing podcaster. I think she would be excellent. A new perspective, a fresh pair of eyes. So something's wrong here. White could have played better in this position. What could it be? Bishop to b5, maybe? Take a quick peek here. What could have been better? Knight takes e5, f takes e5, knight f3. And how was I going to guard all of those? I was planning on h6, but knight takes g5 happens. Knight takes e5 is not possible because of rook to e8 if I choose to try to guard this pawn on e5, but I can't. I can't guard it. Yeah, knight takes e5 or just bishop e2 and white's is better. So this is the position that I was curious about right here. Yeah, bishop c5. I should have gone for it. Just given up that pawn. Ed, how are you? Thank you for being on YouTube.
Said, answer me.
I'm sure there's a 5 or 10 second delay in the answering process. Rook takes h7, bishop takes h7, and king e. And there are no passed pawns for white, so these pawns over here are still crippled by, appropriately enough, I should not have bothered to guard it.
Momo Chess
said, sound gone.
Sound is gone. No audio. Mic and music. Interesting. That's a bummer. I'm wondering what's causing this. Arg. Arg, arg, arg.
Momo Chess
said, all of it.
So the only one who can play Magnus is now Yu Yangi.
I see. Alright. While I try to fix this problem did not come back yesterday either. In any event, thank you all for being here. Please subscribe to the YouTube. And I am going to work on this audio problem. Thank you all for being here. We'll give the raider another quick shout out.